What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. In today's video, we are checking out YooJung with a music video that is called Begin. He is part of a group that is called Only One Off. Now, this music video was mentioned quite a bit by more than a couple of people, and I'm quite intrigued by it. I'm very excited to check it out, even though it's kind of hard to keep up with suggestions and requests because there's stuff that is piling on from a while back that I still haven't been able to check, plus music videos and groups that I personally want to check out. Plus, on top of all of it, we got new releases, so it's really hard to really keep up with any new comments suggesting content, which is why I literally kind of say it in the beginning of my videos in the description that I'm not really taking any suggestions. I'm still paying attention to comments here and there as far as suggesting new groups, content, and whatnot. But it's very hard to really dive too deep into those comments because of all of the stuff that is pretty much in the back burner. So with that being said, I'm very excited about this music video. So if you guys enjoyed this content, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Patreon if you want to see some exclusive reactions and also support this channel. And let's get into it. Let's begin. Starting from the bottom.
Take your time, yeah, you know it. Why do you pretend?
I love the dark instrument.
I'm always ready to begin. Feels like gravity. 넌 점점 끌어당겨 날. I think I'm falling. 여전히 통제를 못해. 너를 원해, baby. 아픈 상처들은 burning others. Begin with that blast. Let me take you there. 모든 것의 시작인 저점에 그 어떤 편견들로부터 자유로울 때 We can begin.
Oh, whoa. When you're free from any prejudice, freedom will begin. So there's a relationship aspect as far as those two are concerned, and prejudice as far as how you would kind of react to being with someone of the same gender based on, prejudice and, how others will feel about it. So once you're free of that prejudice, once you say, fuck those people, I just want to be me, and me is into this person, regardless of who he, she, they, it doesn't matter. Freedom will begin, much like these lyrics suggest, when you are free from any prejudice.
Begin with that blast. Let me take you there. 모든 것의 시작인
That was kind of adorable.
그 어떤 편견들로부터 자유로울 때 We can begin again. Way up. 흐르는 시간들에 넌 brightest 더 선명하게. So clear. 넌 깨어나지 잠에.
His hairstyle is something.
I'm always ready to begin. Hate this city. Going down 두려움을 내던져. 여러 길을 carry on high like a pilot. 더 너를 원해, baby. 아픈 상처들은 burning others. Begin with that blast. Let me take you there. 모든 것의 시작인 저점에
Ooh, I love this instrumental. It's so eerie. It's so open. It's just ambient as fuck.
저주만 너를 던져 도대체 왜 너를 탓해 그럴 필요 Killer with the blast. Yeah. It is time, and I know it. What do you pretend? 들여다 주게 멀리 그 어디든 begin with the blast. Yeah, yeah. Let me take it your time. 모든 것의 시작인 저점에 그 어떤 편견들로부터 자유로울 때 begin again. 그 어떤 편견들로부터 자유로울 때 We can begin.
The song itself was absolutely beautiful. The eerie, almost like the super ambient feel, the EDM, the synths, everything is just, it was so open and inviting, and it was kind of warm, much like I believe YooJung's is almost like opening his world to, I believe, the guy who's portraying the potential love interest. His name is KB, if I'm not mistaken. The one thing that was interesting, and I actually had to go on Google to check it out because they clearly made it a thing. Because when I saw the origami, I honestly I thought of Snowdrop, and I had to go on and kind of check out the symbolisms of it. So the paper crane is a symbol of peace, love, and hope and healing during challenging times. Also, it symbolizes honor. That's on one side. On another side, it says the origami crane tsuru. It symbolizes honor, good fortune, loyalty, and longevity. These formidable characteristics give the crane such special meaning, and why the Japanese believe that anyone with the patience and commitment to fold 1,000 origami cranes would be given good fortune and granted a wish. YooJung is kind of like, is not trying to force himself upon him. He clearly is into him, whereas KB shows glimpses of being into YooJung, but clearly with him, some of these lyrics do represent like the fact that KB's character is perhaps worried about what others may say, the prejudice that is being mentioned in these lyrics. So there's clearly someone has accepted himself for who he is, while the other person is being kind of tempted, but at the same time is too afraid to pull that trigger because of the prejudice. And the prejudice, whether it's as far as family not accepting you if you are into someone from the same gender, whether it's religious reasons, whether it's whatever it may be that is implanted in your head, that the feelings that you have for this certain someone are incorrect because of the way that you were taught. And if you do feel those feelings for someone who is of the same gender, it means that there's something wrong with you. So YooJung is almost like trying to show him this world and just invite him in, and also show the patience that he will be there. He will not force himself upon KB because he understands that KB needs time and understanding. And when he finally begins to understand that you are who you are, people will hate you, will find a reason to hate you for whatever reason. So you either give them a reason or you just don't give a fuck about it and you do you, and whoever was meant to be by your side will be there, and nothing will change. Nothing will skew their judgment just because you're into someone who is of the same gender.
Take your time, yeah, you know it. Why do you pretend?
God, those little...
들여다 줄게 멀리 그 어디든 I'm always ready to begin.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Like, take your time. I will be here. I'm always ready to begin. Like, I will kind of be your beginning, if you let me. Like, I will always be there. I'm patient AF with those origami cranes and whatnot. And literally, this is so symbolic. Like him standing by the phone booth, like waiting for that call, which is a metaphor for me always being there for you. I'll always be there when you are ready. So I'm always kind of waiting for your call, and then also metaphorically, KB shows up and it seems like he was in a bad shape, maybe drunk, maybe something, maybe had a fight because he expressed feelings or something. Maybe he said something to someone that he's into someone who is of the same gender and they didn't take it very well, maybe parents, and he got drunk. Who knows what actually happened? Uh so he went to the one person that in that moment he felt like he can go to, the only person that he could go to because he understands him.
그 어디든 I'm always ready to begin. Feels like gravity. 넌 점점 끌어당겨 날. I think I'm falling. 여전히 통제를 못해.
And I feel like these lyrics more so represent KB's character. Like, I think I'm falling. I still can't get it get it under control. Like, these feelings are overtaking my mind.
너를 원해 baby. 아픈 상처들은 burning others. Begin with that blast. Let me take you there. 모든 것의 시작인 저점에.
That was kind of adorable. Because the fan was literally blowing his hair like almost like a commercial or something. He was like, "This looks a little bit too much. Let's push this fan out of the way. Let's be formal. This is my job after all." So this is the storyline of this song is actually pretty cool, kind of endearing, and I really like this. This chorus is wonderful.
Begin with that blast. Let me take you there. 모든 것의 시작인 저점에. 그 어떤 편견들로부터 자유로울 때.
And that's actually really beautiful. Again, the point is the beginning of everything. When you're free from prejudice, freedom will begin. The moment that you kind of break away from that prejudice, even if that prejudice is from the people that you consider to be family or literal family or religion, once you can either break away from that prejudice and accept yourself for who you are, or keep those feelings bottled up and just try to please someone else, live for someone else instead of living for yourself. So they're both into each other, but one person is completely free of that prejudice, whereas the other person is just kind of trying to hide his feelings because of that prejudice, if that makes sense. Yeah, he completely accepts himself for being himself. Like, whether it's his feelings for another person of the same gender or just his personality and just being so. Whereas KB comes off almost like he's trying to maintain his composure at all time and is trying to be cool about it. You totally see the contrast in personalities here.
Begin, hate this city, going down to the 우물을 던져 여러 길을 carry on higher like a pilot. 더 너를 원해 baby, 아픈 상처들은 burning others.
That was really the stare, and then KB kind of catching that glance. Was really, really cool. And also hate the city, going down through those fears. Again, much like that prejudice, hating the fact that you are just succumb to those fears that are not letting yourself be yourself and be into whoever. And not even, this song can not only be applied to a relationship with the same gender, but apply to anything that you are afraid of doing because of those fears of what others may say. So even though the theme in this song is fairly clear, you can still apply it to so many different things. Just get rid of those fears and just feeling so fucked up by someone else's opinions and the way you're supposed to be, whether it's the job that you're supposed to have, whether it's going to school studying for a profession that you don't want to study but your parents want it, so you're trying to fulfill their wishes while in reality you hate this whole fucking town. But you're eventually something something might explode because you keep those feelings bottled up because you keep on living for someone else.
down 두려움을 내던져 여러 길을 carry on high like a pilot 더 너를 원해 baby 아픈 상처들은 burning others
Burn,
begin begin begin
that was cool. Burn all doors. Those painful wounds, like the wounds are like those negative feelings that you are feeling because of the prejudice or because of the way that you yourself make yourself feel, because of all of the confusion that is happening in your head, perhaps due to those fears. So just burn it all down and just open up all of the doors.
down 두려움을 내던져 여러 길을 carry on high like a pilot 더 너를 원해 baby 아픈 상처들은 burning others begin 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 with that blast let me take it take it take it take it take you there 모든 것의 시작인 저점에 그 어떤 편견들로부터 자유로울 때 begin 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 빛나게 눈빛이야 걱정거다 저주만 너를 던져 도대체 왜 너를 탓해
That's actually quite beautiful. I really like these lyrics. You're a light, stop worrying, throw yourself into that darkness. Like those worries, all of that darkness that you're afraid of, you are essentially the light. So just throw yourself into it. Just let yourself be yourself and show your emotions, much like KB is throwing himself at YooJung, who is doing those origami pieces, is at that phone booth to represent like the metaphor of I will always be there waiting for your call, and he literally throws himself at him because he seems like maybe he's kind of intoxicated perhaps. Why are you blaming yourself? You don't need to do that, as literally he's just worrying about like what have I become, when in reality there's nothing wrong with you for just being yourself. So don't let those people, don't let that prejudice get the best of you. Just throw yourself into the darkness because you are a literal shining light, kind of.
던져 도대체 왜 너를 탓해 그럴 필요 없어 You just follow 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 come on in 어디서 serve kill with the blast It is time and I know it What do you pretend 들여다 주게 멀리 그 어디든 begin 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 with the blast yeah, yeah. Let me take it take it take it take it take you down take it down 모든 것의 시작인 저점에 그 어떤 편견들로부터 자유로울 때 begin 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 again again 그 어떤 편견들로부터 자유로울 때 We can begin, 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 begin
I actually love the ending. Like again, it's very patient. So overall, this song was absolutely beautiful. Like the instrumental here is absolutely amazing, and YooJung's vocals are very, very warm and kind of almost I don't really know how to put it. They're just very hopeful, very inviting, is what I will say. This was an absolutely beautiful song. The music video was quite beautiful. The cinematography, the lighting in this video was absolutely incredible. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I know this song has been requested quite a few times. Anything from what I said throughout this reaction, obviously, those are just my opinions, my interpretation. You can take it, leave it. If you have another opinion or interpretation for the music video, obviously, let me know in the comment section down below. I really like the idea that I got, the interpretation that I got from this song. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you all in the next one. See ya.